You said by 2050, 2 billion retirees will be above the age of 60. What was the stat you said about?
Okay, in 10 years, 2030, 2 billion baby boomers across the world will retire. Japan's broke, Argentina's broke, China's broke, Italy's broke, Germany's broke. All these old guys are retiring. And I was talking to my friends there, and they said, oh, we love Trump, we love Trump. Stock market's at all-time high. And I said, yeah, but so is our debt all-time high. See, they watch the stock market, they don't watch the debt. And the repo market, the repurchase market, is one of the biggest markets in the world. And the Fed is bailing that one out now. So the average American is watching the stock market, but not what's really going on. So that means retirees, their kids, taxpayers will pay for the heist.
So let me ask you this. So one is, you said buy coins, whether it's
but
silver or gold.
You don't buy gold coins. You don't buy gold coins to make money. You buy gold coins because the dollar is going to go down. So I don't trust the dollar.
Anytime, right? If he buys gold, just be ready in the next 6, 12, 24 months. He's anticipating some kind of a crash to be taking place. He's right now in cash because
that's smart.
Yeah, he's anticipating something to happen to buy up businesses and rebuild them. He does that all the time.
And then he's going to go in after the crash.
He's going to go after the crash.
Now the tragedy is, which I cover in Fake and Who Stole My Pension. So you have this defined benefit, which are police officers, firefighters, and school teachers and union guys. Like the UPS drivers, they're pretty smart guys, those UPS drivers. They were getting a $5,000 a month pension. They gave my haircut down to $850 a month.
From 5,000.
Screwed them all.
Now this is every one of them, Robert, when you're saying this? From 5,000 to 850. How can they do that?
Well, look at my friends who are airline pilots, lost everything. They stole the pensions. Nobody talks about it. Right, pension benefit guarantee, they're broke. The defined benefit, which is the DB pension plan, teachers, firefighters, school teachers. I don't have one, you probably don't have one.
No.
That was the industrial age pension plan, my father's pension plan. The PBGC was to back it up. Today, as we talk, if they had to bail out the defined benefit pension, it's anywhere from $9 trillion to $17 trillion shortfall. Look at CalPERS, California State Pension, $1 trillion underwater. The average 401k, at least a school teacher has $1.2 million. The average 401k guy has $65,000.
By retirement. The average 401k guy has $65,000 by retirement.
So the average 401k guy is $65,000 to $100K when they retire. Now, that's just America. So remember, Paris is rioting right now because they're trying to cut their pensions. Japan's rioting, Hong Kong rioting, Argentina, Indonesia. The old guys like me are going to suck the system dry. So if anything's going to bring down the market, it's going to be pensions.
If I know these bad times are coming, I'm a regular guy, what else do I do to position myself better?
Well, what a person does is what they can do. And since the average person has no financial education, they can't do much. So I can short the market. I'll make more money as it short's coming down. So I'm looking forward to it. But the average pensioner, they're handcuffed. They can't get out. If they take the money out, they're penalized 30%. They screwed them. They screwed everybody. That's Wall Street, the government, and all these guys.
Is there a 1, 2, 3 step process on what I can do to be prepared for it?
You should have gold and you should have silver. You should have museum quality artwork. I don't have any of that.
Museum quality artwork.
Yeah. And real estate. Income producing real estate. Like a friend of mine, he moved up to, he was from Seattle, excuse me. He had a big house, his kids all moved out. So he converted the kids' bedrooms into 1-bedroom apartments. So he put a kitchen and he put a toilet inside his little bedrooms. And so he now rents out 4 bedrooms. He's making more money today than ever before because a lot of workers commute to Seattle. So they come in, they check in, they come in on Sunday night, they check out Friday afternoon. It's at a little house. He's making more money. So the point is, everybody can do something, but you got to figure out what you can do. And there's something you should know about, technology, all these cameras. Okay, it's called the Lindy effect. This Nassim Taleb wrote about it. He says anything that's been new in the last 20 years will be gone in 20 years. What's going to survive is old. So everybody thinks, well, technology is going to make it. What survives is old. It's the reason gold and silver will survive is because it's old. Bitcoin may not survive. So I'm not telling you what to buy, I'm just telling you how to think. So, and he says the guy that's going to survive is somebody who's not fragile, anti-fragile. So what he says is this: whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. So he says when you go to the gym and you pump weights, you push 100 pounds, that means the next time you push, you might go 105. So bad times will make the strong strong. The big thing is this anti-fragile is good, but another thing they should know is the bigger something gets, i.e. our banks, the more fragile.
So the too big to fail companies are
More fragile.
More fragile.
More fragile. And the companies that will survive are like our companies because we're small.
Nimble.
Yeah.
We make quick adjustments, quick moves.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right? When I nauseam talent, anti-fragile, black swan.
Skin in the game.
Yeah, Skin in the Game. Great book, great thinker, you know. Mm-hmm. So you're working for a big company like Google, you might be safe today, but you might be gone tomorrow. Whereas your little startup, you might have a better chance. I'm not saying what it is, but there's something everybody can do. Like I said, everybody can buy a $20 silver piece. Everybody can afford $20. But will they do it? No. They'll be at Starbucks sucking it down instead. It's how you think about this right now. So just know that those who are in big companies who think they're safe might be at the most at risk. You know, if you're working for Bank of America or Wells Fargo, you might be at risk.
So you would position yourself more with startups than the bigger companies.
Small company.
Incredible advice, by the way.
No, I don't like to give it, this is how I think.
It's great counsel, though, but it's great perspective.
He says the bigger you get, the bigger target you get. He says the most successful country is like Switzerland. Who's the president? But every country where you know the president, they're just big, they're fat, they're bloated. And the most successful countries are small, like Singapore. So that's why, you know, so if you're small and listening to this program tonight, I would say you just pull your horns in, wait for the crash, but have your team together.
You said the fact that we are printing money, we're in debt. Do you think the reason why none of the presidents are really talking about it is because if they do, it's not a 8-year fix. So whatever they do, if they campaign on it, it's a 40-year fix. So because they have no influence to fix it, so they're just kind of letting it go to the next president?
They can't fix it.
Do you think that's why they're not talking about it?
And all they're doing is inflaming people. You know what I mean? That they just talk about, Trump and the zipper, and immigration and impeachment and all this. They can't do anything.
So does that say that the current model of how we pick presidents, is that an effective model? Because, you know, if they can't do anything, like why would I want to campaign around paying off the national debt when there's nothing I can do about it in 4 years? Because the GDP is what, 3.6 trillion. National debt is 22 trillion. Even if I took the GDP and I made no one make any money, everybody paid taxes 100%, 3.6 trillion. In 4 years, I wouldn't even pay off half the debt that we have.
No, and that's why, you know, Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren talks about tax the rich, AOC, tax the rich. Well, I hate to tell you this, but the rich don't pay taxes. You know, my standard pat answer is no financial education in schools. What do they teach you about money? So everybody knows in 1971, Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. Mm-hmm. Now what does that mean? Fake money. That's why I call it fake money, fake teachers, fake assets. As soon as they could print money, anytime throughout history, they printed money, the money disappeared. It went broke. Every country that printed money went broke. We're going broke. US is going down. Japan is going down. Europe's going down. South America's going down. Mexico's in serious trouble. Look at Venezuela, the richest oil country in the world. They're going down. Zimbabwe going down. Because we're run by these kleptomaniacs or something. They're called politicians. Same as who stole my pension. The same guys that robbed the world are robbing their pensions.